Joining us now, a man who was a second-round pick of the Los Angeles Chargers in 2024 and set an all-time NFL rookie receiving record for yards in a playoff game with 197. Also separately, 1,149 in his rookie regular season. He is Ladd McConkey. Ladd, welcome. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, it's great to talk to you. It's great to see you. The Chargers, and usually this is a bye week thing. And I looked, it's like, they're not on a bye week. So, you know, this is something you got to squeeze into your regular routine. How disruptive is this, especially when, there are technical issues that maybe delay the start by about 10 minutes?
No, it's all good. I know football comes first. I get all my work done, lock in. That's always the first in everything. So I do that. But I know I'm glad that we got some time and we're able to talk.
And we thank our friends at Dr. Pepper for making
Of
you available.
course.
We'll get into the reason why later because I got some special requests for you when we talk about that. For now, I want to ask you this because we see receivers make it to the NFL, highly drafted, and sometimes it works out quickly and sometimes it takes some time. Why was it so easy for you, or why did you make it look so easy right away?
I was about to say it was far far from easy. There was a lot of hard days
But you
in
made it
there.
look easy.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But now I just kind of try to take the approach of like I'm trying to prove myself every single day. You and I both know that the NFL is a what can you do for me right now league. So whether you can have one good week and then have a bad week the next, and it's like, oh, okay, what's this guy doing? So I just try to go out every single day and try to prove myself and prove my worth.
I'm glad you called it that because people always say it's what have you done for me lately? And no, it's what are you doing for me right now?
Yep,
And what are you going to do for me tomorrow? That's all that matters in the NFL. And you got to prove yourself
100%.
every single day. For you, and we always hear with each higher level of football, the first impression is, holy crap, it's fast.
Yep.
When did the NFL slow down for you?
I would say it really started to slow down maybe midway through the season last year. I thought I was like, I've played in the SEC. I've seen fast. Then I got in the first game against the Raiders last year, and my head was just, it was just spinning. My mind was going a lot faster than my body was. But yeah, once I just settled down and I understood what I needed to do and how to do it, I feel like it opened up a whole new game for me.
Who gave you the first hit where you realized this is different?
Shoot. Geez, I don't know. I don't know who. I guess my very first catch, it was a hard hit. It didn't like hurt or anything, but it was like I caught it expecting to have a little bit more room, and I caught it as soon as I turned. The linebacker was right there. So I guess my first one, it was like okay, they're closing a little bit faster than I'm used to.
We always hear talk about quarterbacks having to make the adjustment because the windows get tighter
Yep.
at the NFL level. But from the perspective of a receiver, the tighter window makes it harder. There's more
Yep.
contested catches. There's fewer opportunities to be wide open. Is that part of the adjustment that you experience?
Oh yeah, 100%. It's a contested catch league. Like you're not just gonna go out there and kill people by 10 yards every single route. As much as I'd love to, you're gonna have to make the tough catches, and people are gonna be draping on your back and grabbing your arm and seeing what all they can get away with. So, contested catches is important part of this game for sure.
We hear all the things that guys do to improve their hands and the hand-eye coordination and the jugs machine and all that. Is
Yep.
there a way you can train to better catch a contested pass without actually being out on the field, being defended and trying to catch them that way?
Uh, I mean, you kind of hit it. You can. I'm a big believer in the jugs. I'm on the jugs pretty much every day after practice, just getting catches in, and just getting reps after reps after reps. But like when you talk about on the field, practice is really when you got to lock in and do it. Whether it's a walkthrough, whether it's a full speed rep, whatever it is. It's like okay, catch, go eyes at the tuck. Just spend an extra second on the catch point, and it might not be like that in the game, but if you can train yourself in practice, then you're gonna be that much better when it comes down to it.
We see guys from time to time drop passes because they're running before they have the
Yeah.
catch. And you seem to be very good at securing the ball while you're taking off. You had a long catch and run the other night, and you had to kind of juggle and hold the ball, and you were gone. How much of that is natural ability? How much of it is a learned skill where you can start down the field with the yak yardage before you actually have the ball fully secured?
Yeah, there's no such thing as yards after drop. So you gotta you gotta make sure you catch it first, and that's something I try to be more persistent on is like spending some time on the catch point and understanding when you have the time to get those extra yards, and when it's like okay, it's third down, let me make the catch, let me move the sticks, and then whatever you can get after that's a big play. So I always try to approach it with a mindset like if I got the ball in my hands, I'm gonna try to go score, but also learning and understanding when, okay, let me just secure this catch. Let me move the sticks. Let me keep this drive going for the offense.
What do you take more pride in, your hands or your speed?
Oh, I mean, I'd have to be my hands. If I can't, if I'm not making the catches, then there's nothing. I'm playing the wrong position.
Yeah, there's plenty of fast guys where you see the ball bounce off the helmet, right?
Yes, sir.
4.39, and I do have to mention this because the 58-yard play the other night was
Yeah,
impressive. It was a great throw by Justin Herbert, and you had a guy draped on you, and you made the catch, you secured the ball, and you took off.
I should have scored before
I'm
you.
sure you thought you were going to beat Jalen Ramsey. I'm sure you
uh,
thought you were going to get to the end zone.
I mean, I went back and watched the clip. I think I should have just trusted my speed. I should just put my head down and run. I got caught up looking back at him, but no,
You
great
made a
play
great
by.
move. You made a great move. I thought you were going to pop all the way across the field.
Yeah, I should have just trusted. I should have just kept running straight. Great play by him. I mean, not giving up and putting the effort in, and he can still run. People can still give him some credit too. But
Well, and he had an angle too, right? He had an angle. Angle
oh yeah,
matters.
we'll make all the excuses for sure.
When you're pop free like that, because it looked like you were maybe looking back,
Yeah.
is there different guys do different things? Do you look up at a video board? Do you look back? How do you trust and figure out where the guy is who's chasing you?
Well, in SoFi, it's like our jumbotron is like wrapped around in the middle, so there's no looking looking up at that one. I don't have any help, but no, I think more than doing that, I just gotta put my head down and run and like okay, don't worry about where he's at. I have green grass in front of me. Just hit it and trust that I do run a 4.3 and I have some top end speed.
When you finished your rookie season, I assume you did a post-mortem on what went well, where you want to improve. What was the one thing you wanted to work on for your second season?
Just being more consistent. I feel like, rookie year, like you said, beginning of the season, things are super fast. I feel like I left some things out there. So just being more consistent, and I think that's still the goal this year. I feel like I've left some things out there, but I've played good ball at times, so too. So just want to, be a great player day in and day out.
What have you done to develop the relationship with Justin Herbert so you guys basically are sharing a brain when you're running a route and he knows where you're going to be
Yeah,
and you know the ball is coming? Like what kind of extra work is put in to get to that point?
yeah, just tons of reps, reps in practice, reps and routes on air, reps and throwing on the side, and then also just talking about it. Like if I run a route and I might not know if that was the right decision, if that's what he wanted me to do, whatever. So just going up to him and talking, having the open line of communication, I feel like that's super key.
So you arrived when Jim Harbaugh did as head coach, so you don't have a frame of reference to what Justin Herbert was like before Jim Harbaugh got there. But
Correct.
I've got the impression that since Harbaugh arrived, he's had a concerted effort to bring out the badass in Justin Herbert. Have you noticed an evolution of him since you got there at this constant prodding of Jim Harbaugh to turn him into basically this guy who just kind of takes over any and every game?
Shoot, I mean, I don't know because you see games from Justin's rookie year, second year, third year, whatever it is, and you're like, okay, this guy's been taking over games for a long time now. So I guess it's just more evident like his will to win, like whatever he's got to do to help our team win, Justin's going to do that.
I saw you recently making the case for Justin Herbert to be the MVP, and I will tell you this:
Yeah.
as hard as it may be to believe, I have one of the 50 votes. So make your case right here, right now, to sway me. And I'm not allowed to finalize my opinion until after all the games are played. I'll get in trouble with the Associated Press. But make your case for Justin.
So you just turn the film on and watch him. Watch his passion, watch his grit to go out there and just win. I mean, he's leading the NFL and what is it, passing yards, completions, whatever it may be. Stats are great, but when you turn it on, it's like, okay, how is this guy affecting his team? I feel like he does that at a higher level than anybody else.
So you play at Georgia, you win a couple national championships, and part of the fun and the pageantry of college football is you go to a game and it's all your fans with this tiny little corner in one end where the other team's fans are there. What kind of an adjustment? And look, there are very important reasons for it. No teams in the LA market for 20 years. A generation of kids grow up picking any team they want. So when the visiting team comes in, hey, let's go see this team that's our favorite team that comes to town, once
Yeah.
every 2 or 3 years. What's that adjustment like for you when you're used to that feeling of an overwhelming home field advantage in college, and you come to the NFL level and it's like, damn, where all these Steelers fans come from?
Yeah, it's a little different. Like you said, when I was at Georgia, it's however they hold 96,000. I think 95,000 were Georgia fans. But no, I mean I'm seeing our fan base grow. I'm seeing people come out more. I'm seeing people get more involved. So I'm excited to see what'll happen with it in the future.
You got a
If
game
we
this
keep winning, I think that'll
that's the
win
key.
games. That helps for
That's
sure.
right. You win and you win, and both teams doing well this year. And I was thinking today that there may be a conflict for the AFC and NFC championship because they're played the same day and may have two games in the same stadium. I don't know what they're going to do about that. This weekend you're in Jacksonville.
Yep.
It's, I believe, the fourth 1 o'clock Eastern game for you guys. You got a couple more coming up. What's the hardest part of playing at what is essentially 10 a.m. your body clock time?
Yeah, it's just I mean, there's obviously an aspect of it of like, okay, you're used to being on different time zone, waking up at 10, but then there's also the other side. It's like, okay, let's get up and just go play. You don't have time to think about anything. You don't have time to get anxious or worry. It's like, all right, wake up, go play football. So I feel like we always travel on Friday, try to get a day ahead, try to get adjusted a little bit. So just got to go out there and start fast.
Yeah, somebody was telling me that recently. I think it was Cooper DeJean that that's the worst thing about a primetime game. You're sitting around all day waiting. And
Yes,
what
yeah,
do I do with myself? Let's go play football.
yes,
And you had to do that this past Sunday.
yeah. Yeah, no doubt. You're just sitting there, you're watching the other games, you're just, having a meeting, then a walkthrough, and you're just like, all right, let's just go play, like you said.
Who's your biggest rival with the Chargers? What team do you guys look at and say that's our number one arch rival? Is it the Broncos, or is it the Chiefs, or is it the Raiders?
I think everybody in the division, you can definitely feel the tension when you play those games. But I mean, I don't know if rival's the right word. I don't know what it is, but the Chiefs have been at the top of our division for a long time. So if we want to do what we want to do, you gotta beat the Chiefs, beat the Raiders, beat the Broncos, and then obviously other AFC opponents.
All right, here's the point where I give you the floor to tell me what you have going on with Dr. Pepper as a fairly big college game comes up this weekend.
Yep. No, I mean I'm just partnering with Dr. Pepper. Super excited about it. I love Dr. Pepper and what they're doing, and really just how they kind of bring like college fans together. They're having like the Pepper Portal, where there's one in Athens, one in Texas, and you can kind of have some friendly banner. Dogs fans can like show, okay, yeah, this is our fan base. We're in the SEC, and then show Texas fans, what Dog Nation's all about. So super excited about it and what they're doing.
Well, my partner Chris Sims is a Texas guy, as you may know. Here's your chance. Talk your best shit to Chris Sims about the upcoming game between Georgia and Texas.
Hey, I'll let those boys do the talking. I don't want to put any bad juju on them, but I believe in the dogs, and I'm excited to watch it.
No horns down. You can't.
Oh,
You won't.
horns down for sure.
Oh
Horns
yes,
down for
yes,
sure.
yes, yes, yes.
Horns
Thank
down for
you.
sure.
Yes, awesome. And thanks to Dr. Pepper. And one of my all-time favorite movie lines is related to Dr. Pepper. I don't know if you're familiar with the film Hell or High Water.
Okay.
And one brother asks the other to bring him a Dr. Pepper, and he doesn't. He brings him a different, similar knockoff, and he says, well, "Only assholes drink Mr. Pibb." And his brother says, "Well, then drink up." So I keep waiting for that to show up in a Dr. Pepper commercial.
That's funny.
Ladd, thanks for some of your time. All the best, and we'll be watching, and we will be admiring both the hands and the speed as you go forward.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.